What's up, guys? It's your girl Esther, and welcome to the TSB AfterShow. Now, I know I took a week off, and I know you guys missed me. I heard you. Don't worry, I heard you loud and clear, and I'm back. Thank you, Castillo, for taking over, but you know, the hosting is, leave it to me, okay? I heard, and I'm back. But today we have special guests with us, and I'm going to get into it. We've got some special guests which I know a lot of people are excited to speak to. Particularly, I am particularly excited to speak to one. So anyway, let's move on. Let me introduce you guys to, first of all, Medhy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
And we also have Salma. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And then we also have, I want to get this right, Mlavontelle. Have I said it right?
Absolutely.
Okay, welcome our special guest to the show today. Can I get a round of applause? Now, I know you guys are you guys are not the latest to be evicted from the island, but you guys, because we have had newer people evicted.
Yeah.
But how does it feel with being evicted from the island and readjusting to life outside of the villa now?
Being evicted, obviously it's not great, but obviously it's the show, isn't it? But readjusting to life, it's honestly just so overwhelming, but so exciting at the same time. So personally, I'm really excited, you know, for what the future holds, and yeah.
Okay. By the way, I love your accent. Like, she's got an accent. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm like,
it's Irish.
Irish. Okay. Medhy, how are you?
I'm great.
By the way, I must say, sorry, just to cut you, that you are very handsome in person. Like, you are extremely handsome. By the way, I am taken, I do have a man, but I can admire and I can look. You know, there's nothing wrong with looking.
Nah,
but
you always look.
You know, you are very handsome. Wow. Like, and also, I must say, you look a lot more slimmer in person than you did on camera.
Yeah, I mean, I have a little time to quarantine, so I've been doing a little bit of working out. Can't be staying fat or maybe too much fat on me.
Okay, so how's life been outside of the villa and adjusting to your new norm, I'd say?
To be fair, it's not really too much of a difference. I still think I'm a regular person, to get like, I'm not really adjusting to this sort of fame, really, but I'm enjoying myself so far.
Okay, has there been any changes though? Like, do people stop you on the streets?
I mean,
do you get like, hi Medhy, can I get a picture?
I've got it like once or twice, not too much, yeah. Not too much. I'm trying to avoid the bait places, like crowded places. But I think I can't really avoid it too much. One day or another, I'm gonna end up somewhere where there's a lot of people, and it might happen. But I enjoy it. I really enjoy it.
Well, I do want to ask you, when you went into the villa, did you have a game plan? Or did you just go in there and thought, you know what, I'm going to be myself and whatever happens, happens?
No, you can't really just freestyle it. Obviously, you watch the show beforehand. You watch who you fancy, who you
I think that's not right, though. I really think you guys shouldn't be watching the show before. That's cheating. I do think it's cheating.
I do understand that as well.
Yeah.
I do understand that as well. But I did go with a game plan. But sometimes, obviously, your game plans don't go as planned. So you got to live the moment. So, yeah, I did what I had to do.
Okay,
I don't regret anything.
That's good. What would you say you liked the most in the villa, and what would you say you disliked the most in the villa?
Dislike? Really? Nothing.
Oh, right.
I can't complain. Okay. For me, it was like one of a lifetime experience. Okay. I would do it all over again if I could, but obviously I can't. But I really enjoyed everything. The people there, everything, literally. Okay.
What would you say is gonna? What have you got coming up next? What should we expect? What should we look out for when it comes to Medhy?
What should we look out for? Obviously, I'm still looking for love.
Oh, kinda. Ladies, you're still looking for love. Oh, I love that. Oh, okay, you're still looking for love. Oh.
Still looking for love.
Okay.
Still single.
Okay.
So, yeah. But besides that, are you asking me professional side or not?
Well, professionally, if you've got anything coming up that you might want to let the audience at home know.
Now. Come on, I can't
so you're one of those ones. One of those ones I can't tell you.
I know you're on the shade, but I
see.
can't really spill too much tea.
Okay, well, one thing I will say though, I will say this. I do wish that we saw more of you. I do wish that, you know, especially as well, with you, Sam, as well, I wish that you had more camera time because I actually did want to see a bit more of your personality. I felt like it was seen from a viewer's perspective. It's like they selected those who they wanted from Castle and you know and they kind of just shone light on them, and anyone else that didn't fit into that picture, you like guys didn't get any screen time. So it would have been nice to have seen a bit more of your personalities. Like honestly, I remember looking at the screen thinking, right, Salma gone, like where is she? Like yo, I can't see her, she's still there. So I mean that's how it was because we never really saw you guys, you know. And yeah, I really do wish though, honestly. But yeah, Salma, let me ask you a few questions. How have you been?
I'm great, honestly. Like I said, it is really overwhelming. At first, I was just like, whoa, but like now I feel like I'm more slowly but surely getting into like used to it. So I'm really excited overall. This is the word I can use. It's just excited.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, I'm good.
So what would you say was the best? What would you say the things that your best times? What would you say were the most memorable things that you did in the villa?
Honestly, in the villa, everyone is so lovely. So I have to say the friendships, like the friendships that you make, the girls, even the boys. Like, there's not a moment that you wouldn't laugh. Like, it's just so. It's like being on a holiday with your friends, literally.
Okay.
You don't even like see the cameras. You don't even see that you're being recorded. So it's just like fun. So like the best thing that I would take from that experience is the friendships and just the fun overall.
Would you do you wish you did anything different?
No, obviously you guys didn't see what. Obviously you guys didn't see what I did, but I feel like I was myself. I did what I have to do. I had a game plan. I went in there and did what I planned to do. Obviously you guys didn't see it, but that's obviously not my fault. But yeah,
So what was your game plan, if you don't mind sharing?
Honestly, I had my eye on Aaron, and when I got there, he left. Like, I just got the news when I got there that he left. So obviously I was just gonna be like, oh, okay.
Which one was Aaron again?
The tall,
the one
dark,
with Lucinda.
Yeah,
Left
with Lucinda. Yeah. He left with Lucinda. But we don't know that.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
What, you're not feeling Aaron?
No, I was about to say, you don't feel him?
That's what I was like, who is Aaron?
He had to smile.
Yeah,
like,
he did.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
So obviously when we're going in, we don't know that. I just knew literally on the day. I was like, oh, where's Aaron? And everyone was like, oh, he left. And I was like, oh.
No, yeah.
But obviously, not that like I didn't find other boys attractive. I still did, but like finding out that news was a bit like, oh, that
kind of messed up what your initial plans were.
But I still did chat to the boys, and Tyler was kind of like I had tunnel vision. Obviously, you guys didn't see what happened, but
What happened? You might as well tell us now.
well, I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do.
She did what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? She had to do.
But obviously he kept on mentioning Kaz, which is fine. I know that, well, all the boys had like a girl back home. So like all of our chats, he kept on being like, oh, I don't know, Kaz. But like as the days went by, I did notice him getting a bit looser and stuff like that. But by the third night, I think, we did have a chat and he was like, you're a really pretty girl, I do really like you, blah, blah, blah. But Kaz is still on my mind. And if my head did get turned, it would be Clarice. And that's when I backed off. I was like, okay, fair enough, like whatever. If she's more your type than me, that is completely fine. And after Tyler, I'm such a tunnel vision girl. So like, I can't have like, it's really hard for me to just have many options. So like after Tyler basically shut me down, I was just like, you know what, okay, let me just enjoy
ride out and see
me?
what happens.
Yeah,
okay, so do you want to tell us if you've got anything in the future that we should look out for? Or are you going to move like
Medhy
Medhy?
said, I don't want to spill the tea.
Okay, okay.
But, I am a model, so I would say in that department, just look out for some things.
Okay, well, we will be looking, but thank you for coming on today.
You're welcome.
Mlavontelle, how are you, darling? It's nice to see you again. You look beautiful and gorgeous. How have you been?
I'm good, man.
Okay, so I know you've been watching Love Island and,
I love
keeping up with what's been going on,
Yeah.
So how have you been finding the show so far?
It was a bit boring at first, won't lie. It was a bit boring.
Yeah, that
and
is
then
true.
Casa and Moore came, and these lot came. You know what I mean?
Kind
When
of
I saw they were
spiced it
coming
up.
in,
Did our thing.
when I saw they were coming in, I was gassed.
You know what you lot were to me. You were like what? You were like chicken stock. You know when chicken stock that you
Spicing
need.
up the place.
Chicken stock, some soya sauce, everything.
Absolutely.
Like you season the meat well. Like we
Yeah.
needed some seasoning in that house.
And Clarice as well. Like
Yeah.
you three. Like when I saw you guys were going in, I was like, because obviously I've got my own relationships with all you guys, and I was just like, I'm rooting for you guys. So that kind of made me want to watch the show even more. But I think I've got. I don't think I've even got favourites like that. I like Millie, but even Millie is starting to annoy me because she keeps doing this thing with Liam where she keeps trying to like saying he's got to work for it. I'm like, babe, just let it go.
Just let it go. You know you're gonna forgive him, so just
let it go. But like, I don't have many faves this year, unfortunately. So
So I'm aware that you and Medhy have been friends before now. So talk to us about this friendship that you guys have.
Talk to us about that.
Yeah, like how long have you known each other? What's the tea? You know?
I'm in the dark as well.
Yeah, I'm in the dark. Bring us to the lights.
I don't know.
Oh no, we met.
I'll let her do the talking.
Me?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do. Go on.
There's no tea for you guys. I don't think so. Anyway, we met at a party, like a Halloween party. I was dressed up real cute.
Yeah, you was still.
I saw him. I said, "This man is beautiful." I thought you were stunning, and then I did like my telepathy thing. That's how I get guys. I don't chat to them.
What telepathy?
I do like this thing in my mind where I get a focus on them and I manifest them. And then we ended up talking.
You manifested me?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I was telling my friend, I was like,
Oh, wow.
let me chat to him. Let me chat. And then, if I'm honest, we just became good friends since then. Like, it's been like years now, and we're still really good friends.
How many years is that?
We were like maybe 2.5, maybe 3.
I was about to say 3.
So you guys have been friends for a while now.
Yeah.
So when he went into the villa, did you, like the way he was, did you expect anything different from him to the way he presented himself?
No, I was shocked because I just didn't know. And obviously, when you know someone that's going in the house, you're going to be like, oh my God, and you're going to feel protective over them because you want the best for them, isn't it? Like, naturally, you want the best for them. So that was like the shock. But at the same time, I was like, look at Medhy, like he suits Love Island because he's so handsome. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense. It's a good move.
Okay, fair enough. So are you single then?
Oh, I'm so single, yeah.
Okay, so now that moves me on to my next question.
I'm so single.
I saw that we saw you, well, not recently, but maybe a month or so ago, you was on a date with the Mr. Provider Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how was that? What's going on there? What's the tea there, sis?
That's my guy, man. That's my...
That's her. She was said
That's my G. No, but people don't know, like, we've been friends since before Blue Therapy.
Oh, so
it's
you've
not like
known Paul for a long time.
Blue Therapy thing, and I was like, oh my God, I'm just going to try and know this man because of Blue Therapy. No, I knew him from before.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was a photo at first.
Okay.
Turned into an interview. And, yeah, I mean, what do you want to know?
Oh, is there anything there beyond
friendship? No. Like, obviously, the post thing, is that what you're getting into?
Yeah, because what I remember seeing was rose petals, massages, chocolates. Was there chocolates? I saw some love is in the air.
I mean, when I do that
So I'm just trying to get the tea. I'm just trying
said
to.
there was love in the air? No one said there was love in the air.
Well,
okay.
When you're getting massages with rose petals and music and dim lights,
I mean,
and
if I do that
let's
for
shout
women,
out to the people that did that.
Can't be telling me.
We had
You can't be telling me. If I do that for women, you can't be like.
well, what do you want? What do you want? You don't want the. What do you want instead?
Yeah, what do you want?
Of course, I'm going all out. You're not gonna give me the.
But he didn't do it for me.
Oh.
It was a collaboration. It was yeah. So we had D-Max Property Groups, Derrico, his apartment, and then we had the 2 ladies doing the massages. They did it for us.
Oh.
So they contacted him and were like, oh, like.
And he chose you.
Yeah, because I was his good friend at the time. Well, we still are good friends, but like, yeah, I was just like, why not? Like,
Okay.
You know, so they did it for us, and then, yeah, yeah.
So anyway, darling, moving on.
I mean, I went home that night, if that's what you guys want to know. I went back home, I worked tomorrow, the next day, like. It was
so nothing beyond that.
No.
Okay. Well, do you have anything coming up that you want to let the audience at home know? You know, anything to look out for?
I hate saying that. I've got things
I
coming.
know.
I mean,
Tell me.
yeah, like I'm still doing my thing. Like I'm a presenter, so I do my interviews and whatnot, and there's more interviews on the way. But at the same time, I get why people say that, because you don't want to like block your blessings, and you don't want like evil eye to intervene. So, like, of course, you're always working, and I'm always working. So
okay, well, just. They can't tell us the tea, but just look out, okay?
Yeah.
Just that's the best way to round it up, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. So this week or last week, well, we're coming into a new week, but this week we saw, sadly, Sam, Amy, and Hugo and Chrisette leave. Now, you guys tell me, in your opinion, what did you think of the 4 who had been chosen to leave? Do we think it's fair? And what do you guys give me your opinion on it? Like, what did you not think? I'm trying my hardest to try and show all 4 pictures, but it's not working. So yeah, what did you not think about these 4 leaving? Do you think it was fair?
Hugo. I feel like his leaving was so fair because he's been there for as in he's been there for how many weeks, and he keeps on friend zoning everyone. So I'm just like, okay, right, like let's wrap it up then. So I feel like his was absolutely fair. Like he had his time, did his thing, didn't find love, calm, nets. Do you get me?
Yeah. Okay, so we agree with Hugo leaving. I actually agree with Hugo leaving. I think sometimes Hugo. You have to just take the L.
Yeah, just take
Love
the
Island
L.
wasn't for you, okay?
It's okay though.
It's okay, exactly, it's okay. All right, so let's move on to the next person. Clarice leaving. What do we think of Clarice leaving?
I was actually really sad to see her go. Yep. I really liked Clarice. I felt like because she was like socially like that pretty girl, I feel like people didn't really like take to her sometimes. Like I feel like there could have been a bit more sympathy in her department at times, just a little bit, because like even when I do because like she didn't act anyway. Like the situation with Tyler was kind of upsetting, and if that happened to maybe someone else, maybe the other girls would have given her more sympathy and everyone else would have cuddled the girl, etc. But she literally ran off by herself, and she said apparently Mary did go talk to her after, but Mary was the only girl, and I just didn't think that was that fair. Yeah, you know, because that situation was pretty shitty.
Yeah, I feel like the main or originals, whatever you call them, were very like
clicky.
Cold. Yeah,
they're very
clicky. Very cold to the Casamore girls. I did expect it. Obviously, I did live with Clarice for a couple of days. She's a very lovely girl. Honestly, I couldn't fault the girl. So I feel like the way she got treated was really unfair. But it is because it's just like, yeah, we're the originals and you're just the new girls. You get me?
I was going to say that,
the same connection, I guess. But I just felt like, you know, maybe if it was someone else, they might have acted differently.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
100%.
You know, I can only pick on, you know the what comes with that type of look. Do you know what I mean? People think, I don't know, you think you're all that and all of that. When she didn't act like that, she didn't.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Clarice, I'm going to touch on this. I did see something on the blogs recently where Sideman had put up, then deleted. Well, it is the shade borough, might as well be shady. So Sideman put up that obviously it was a post and delete where, sorry guys, I'm dropping my stuff. Sorry, got a bit excited there. But yeah, it was a post and delete where Sideman had said, I can't say it verbatim because I don't want to, so again, I'm not saying it verbatim, so do not quote me or misquote me. But it was along the lines that he was kind of happy to see that Clarice had been shunned by Tyler.
Humbled.
Or humbled. Was it the word humbled that he used? Humbled by Tyler. He kind of went on to insinuate that he was happy to finally see girls of this look, I think it was, being kind of let down or dumped.
And it's not just him.
And when I saw it, I thought, raw, that's a bit bold. Yeah, like, you know,
I mean, if she deserves it, I think she acted like everyone else, then why?
Do you know? I think one thing that I didn't agree with Sideman's comment, which was posted and deleted. So I'm assuming him deleting it means that he kind of reflected and rejected and regretted doing that. I do feel like we need to stop.
Talking about people's physiques?
Do you know, it's not even physiques. I think we need to stop throwing every one of this look into the same box. Literally. Like, I feel like everyone, just because someone may have be a certain type of way that looks like this, you know, or has this, you know, they call it light skin privilege. It doesn't mean all women are the same, you know. And I did feel like it was a bit, because I didn't get that from her. When she was in the villa, I didn't get where she thought she was too nice or where. So I did feel like that statement from Sideman was a bit uncalled for. Yeah. But I think he knew it was wrong because he deleted it.
I just feel like it's roots from insecurity as well, because I don't understand why a man would feel happy that a girl is getting like
shunned.
Treated
It was actually really odd.
Like,
it was very odd. Like sometimes some people talk too much, don't they?
Yeah.
But hey. Okay, moving on. So Sam, I don't know what to say about Sam because Sam, he didn't really have a person. I thought, do you know, I'm not gonna lie, I thought when he used to do that smile. Like I used to be like, damn, I felt bad for him because he kind of got like he was the last one there. I always felt bad for the guys that were just standing there on their ones, like it used to be so sad.
Really like, that's fine.
Oh Sam,
I felt alone.
He saw like this. He's on to the side. But yeah, I felt bad for Sam. And now Amy. What did you lot think of Amy?
I don't have too much to say. You know.
Yeah, I did live with these girls. Amy, I feel like she would be one of my favorites. She's literally, I couldn't fault her as well. I know there's a lot of like, you know, whatever. What will I say? There's a lot of, what's the word? People just saying that she used Hugo as a green light.
Do you think? Did you get that?
Yeah, that's what people, even in the villa, were saying. Liam was like,
everyone's using someone.
Who pulled you to it for a chat?
Liam. He was like,
Liam.
He was just like questioning me about her, like being like, oh, is he just using her? I mean, is she just using him? And I was like, no, of course not. So I feel like the boys are so protective over Hugo that they just automatically judged her, which I feel like was so wrong within the villa. But honestly, I just feel like she's genuine and like she was just herself, literally.
Okay. Well, do you know, I felt like she was a bit too good for Hugo. Yeah. Oh, I did get that sense, and I hope even when they did the exit interviews, did you see what Hugo said? Well, hopefully, you know, the journey continues for Mr. Hugo or whatever his surname is. Like the girl standing right beside you, you have no acknowledgement of like, let's see what happens, let's see where it goes. So
I think he's sly.
I think he's sly.
Like,
yeah. Okay, so moving on. This week we saw a triangle. Well, I don't know if we want to call it a triangle, maybe a love square between Tyler, Clarice, Kaz and Matthew. Now Tyler tells Kaz that he wants to get to know both herself and Clarice. Now, just to recap on that night's episode, so Tyler went into the villa and Tyler went into the villa, started to get to know Kaz. Then he went to Castle Moore, met Clarice, and his head did turn. He came back into the villa with Clarice and then realised, I might still have feelings for Kaz. So, obviously Kaz had paired up with, what was his name? Matthew, that's it. Yeah. She had paired up with Matthew. So that's why it was a love square. What was your opinion on that? How did you feel about Tyler saying, you know, I want to get to know two women? I know a lot of people felt he was cheeky, but I have an opinion on it, but I want to hear what you lot are going to say first.
I didn't believe him. Honestly, I didn't believe him. I think he knew from the start he wanted Kaz. Like he said when he came back, he went on a lad's holiday. He just enjoyed himself.
So why did he bring Clarice back then?
That I'm not too sure about that. I'm not giving her.
He didn't have to.
I'm not too sure.
If it's a lad's holiday, whatever you do on holiday, you stays on holiday, innit?
I don't
honestly, being in the villa, they're like seeing them in person. I feel like they do have a lot of chemistry, and it completely made sense to me why he would bring her back. The whole wanting Kaz back thing was a bit okay. I don't know what he's doing now, but I just feel like, I don't know.
I think he's just trying to play it safe.
I feel like he was just playing it safe.
What are the public gonna buy into, really?
It's a game show. So, like, people forget.
I think it's that, and that's what you're saying about using whatever. Like, I just feel like no one in that house can really come for people using anyone, because everyone's using someone a tiny bit. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if this is a little bit. So, I just think, I don't know, man.
So, do you guys agree with Kaz giving Tyler another chance?
I don't agree with it, because obviously Matt is my boy and he's a very, very, very
genuine
good man. He's a genuine guy.
But did Matt really like Kaz? That's the question.
Yeah, he did.
I think he did.
Nah, for me he did. I'm gonna be honest, he did.
Yeah,
did he really like her?
I was there with him. He did.
Nah, I think he did.
He did.
Do you think he did as well?
Yeah.
Well, they were there, so you know we were outside.
I think it was more of a respect thing, like how she handled the situation wasn't the best.
Do you agree with the way he ended things with Kaz?
100%.
So you think the way Matthew handled
the best
and
anyone's handled it in that house?
Sorry to cut you off, but you know what? That's not even in his nature. He's not that type of person.
Oh,
but
really?
I feel like he felt disrespected, and he doesn't take disrespect. It's not because I look like a nice guy and all that. You just can walk over.
He just realised that.
He just realised like you're not gonna take the piss out.
Do you think that Kaz took the piss out of him in your opinion?
Yeah.
Do you?
100.
Yeah.
Okay. And why do you feel like that? Where do you feel?
Like it was just like a toy, like a backup, like a plan B.
But she did say she only got to know him based on what she saw in the picture on the postcard.
That's the reason why.
So,
but like still, I feel like she just like used him.
It's kind of like Faye. They saw the picture, they were like, oh my gosh, now I need to do something. I can't just stay like that. Yeah. So she took Matthew.
But I don't think her feelings were genuine. It was just kind of like, oh shit, I need to like a payback. Do you get me? I don't feel like she really liked them.
Fair enough. Do you think Kaz and Tyler are going to work on the outside world?
No.
You don't? Wow.
Let me just sip this because.
Wow, they sipping their juice. Let me sip my juice too. All right, cool. Let's go. They said no.
Sip on that juice.
Okay. No. So why do you feel like they won't?
I didn't say no. I honestly don't know.
Because let's see. Let's see. I mean, we can only see.
Yeah, literally.
But I don't buy it right now.
I don't buy Tyler. I really don't.
I really don't buy it. But I mean, maybe they're giving each other that eye, like, let's just stick at this.
Do you know what it is though? I must say that I do feel like Tyler is doing what is supposed to be done on Love Island. I feel like a lot of people.
That's what I was going to say.
We're going to move on to Toby. We're going to definitely go on to Toby. I feel like people give. I feel like the audience give Islanders a hard time when they decide to change their mind. Like, that's the whole point of bloody Love Island. We're supposed to, watch you get to know someone and then realise, you know what, I might not like them. I want to get to know Amy, maybe. It's great TV, great entertainment. But I don't think he's done anything wrong by going. And I feel like there's so much loyalty that is expected in the villa, and I feel like people need to remember you guys are just met. Like, outside of the villa, you may not be
3
friends.
days maximum.
Thank you. Do you even quarantine together?
No, you don't.
See, so you ain't even got that extra time either. Like, bloody hell, people, come on, it's a show, it's a love show.
Literally.
Okay, so let's move on to Toby, my favourite Love Islander. The one that is doing the job. He got the assignment and he's executing that assignment.
Absolutely.
I love Toby.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I feel like Toby, as much as people say, oh, the girls have not got much positive things to say about him. I think he's doing the right thing. I think he's exploring. I think he's getting to know. Bear in mind, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. You guys don't sleep together in there, do you?
We do.
You do?
We sleep together.
They did. We didn't.
Yeah, when
I say sleep together, I'm talking about SEX.
Oh, no.
What, is it not allowed?
No, but I'm just trying to understand.
Is it not allowed?
Do you know what I mean?
We're grown
It's
ups.
completely allowed.
So if you're not sleeping together,
people do it though.
I'm just saying we're all grown ups. I wasn't there long enough to know.
That's what they say.
well, I like Medhy, Medhy saying like, listen, we're all grown up. Yo, we're not gonna discuss this. I like what he's saying. Medhy said we're all grown up.
Did you guys hear anyone do it?
Can I ask her? Their villa was more spicy.
He's a man.
Their was more spicy.
Doesn't want to discuss it.
Wasn't like that. Nah.
That's their business. I mean,
Okay, so you guys heard, but what I'm saying to you is that how when you're getting to know someone in the villa, you're just talking, you're just going on dates and you're just kind of getting to know each other in the villa. Maybe you'll share a bed, but no one's having sex. So I don't understand why people kind of crucify Toby for being a lad and doing what he's supposed to be doing. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, he's funny.
But Medhy, I would have loved to have seen you do that though. Like go in there and just...
Do you know what? Medhy's I think Toby and Medhy are like obviously
chat to different girls. Like,
you said I didn't.
Okay, so why didn't they show it Love Island?
You said I didn't.
Who were you chatting to?
Who were you chatting to?
So I spoke to Kaz, Chloe, actually everyone. What am I saying? Everyone.
So who was your type in there?
Kaz for sure.
Okay, so you like them black woman?
Stick to that.
Him like black woman. Okay, so what, did you get like the vibe from Kaz that she wasn't interested?
So, you know what's funny? At first we got along because I saw her on TV first, and I see she's very fiery. She likes to laugh. She's loud. I'm that type of guy as well. People don't think I am, but I really am. And so I thought like, yeah, we're definitely gonna click. Like, I'm a funny guy, so we're gonna see. And I went in there. And it was actually that on the first day. We got along. She said, oh, wow, is that you on the first day? I said, watch tomorrow. I'm going to be more open. And she was like, if that's you on the first day, I want to get to know you on the second day. That's happened. Third day goes by, then everything was fine. Just had a little chat. And then she goes like, oh, but I think me and Tyler have a better connection. So I was like, you know what, that's fine. I'm not the type of guy to come and barge on the door or knock on the door so many times. If you tell me this Tyler guy is better, you have a better connection with him, then so be it. You know, I wish you the best, and that's the person you need to go through.
Grown.
Yeah. That's fine.
Grown. He's on his grown shit. But what I will say, I know before we move on to Toby's talking points, I do want to say to you guys, I saw on the after show that you guys went on a date together. That is Salma and Medhy. I bet you guys didn't know that. I just bought you the tea. So I saw that you guys went on a date together. How was that? And what happened?
I enjoyed my date.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, is there a second date? Is there a second date?
Is there a second date? I'm asking you. I'm asking
Next question.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh my gosh!
No,
You gonna do me like that?
No, I love Medhy. He's literally so funny. But for now, we're just friends. So yeah.
Okay. But is there a possibility that
I mean,
dog
who
could...
knows? Who knows in this life thing? I mean, shit. Who
Said
knows?
just now.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all got the tea here. Y'all got the tea here.
You guys are nosy, aren't you?
Oh yeah, well that's my job. I got to be nosy.
Nosy.
But yeah, so Toby's love square. So he admitted to Abby and Mary that he feels he has feelings for Chloe. What the fuck? What did you lot think of that? I'm not gonna lie, shout salute to him because he held his own. He could have sat there and lied and said, you know, I still like, you know, maybe Amy or Abby or Mary, but he was just like, you know what, F it. I don't even like none of you. I like Chloe, the original girl. So what did you lot think of that?
I've got so much respect for him.
Yeah.
Because you know what, it's true. Like he could have lied, he could have just dragged them along, but Toby, he's just like, you get what, you know what I mean? You just get what you get with
He's
him.
a 21-year-old lad.
And he's learning and he's doing really well.
life.
Like, I'm actually really proud of him. Like, I don't even know him, but big up him in it. And I think he's been like one of the best Love Islanders.
You know what?
100%.
I've spoken to Chloe. I've laughed with her. She's funny. Like honestly, the way you see her, she's legit like that.
I like Chloe.
Funny.
I do like Chloe.
Literally.
Funny.
And I think Toby got more of a vibe like I want to enjoy myself. And Chloe's that type of vibe. She literally
She's stress-free.
stress-free. She doesn't
She comes
care.
across like that, yeah.
All of that, and she that's what she said. She doesn't. When it comes to life, I don't want to take life too serious. Yeah, I want to enjoy my life.
Yeah.
And especially if you're 21 years old, you kind of want that type of woman.
Live life of the
That's just
party,
gonna,
Top life before life.
So
comes in.
outside of the villa, do you think Toby and Chloe will last?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
together now. Do you think? Could you see that
think they
them
would,
having
you
a
know.
future?
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Especially if they can go out partying.
Really,
and
with the pressure?
Judging off their personalities, yeah, 100%.
They might
the
not last for
pressure.
long, but I think they'd work for a bit.
I mean, I think so, but who knows?
I think they'll.
With the pressure of outside, do you think
I
Toby
think
ain't
they'll
gonna
last
be
for a set.
after inside? He had
Like she
only
said.
rambling women,
No, I think
he'll be
and he
like
kept
a
changing these
scandal.
trousers, changing these trousers and boxers.
Like he'll be cheating, and then it'll be like back and forth. Maybe they're in the vlogs, you know. Toby's there.
But you think that they will last?
Yeah, and
It's
then
gonna
she'll
be like
take him
that.
back, and then
Yeah,
for like a
literally.
while until she's like had enough, and then.
Okay, all right. Well, let's wait and see. I
think they see actually.
I do think they suit, but do I think they will last? I think they're still quite immature.
Yeah.
A lot of growing to
But
do.
they can, for a little time, they can't just go out and be like, we're done.
Okay,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, done. Let me just go have fun and left
I
and
think
right.
they like
Nah,
each
can't
other.
be doing that.
I actually buy into them.
Okay, so let's move on to Millie and Liam. What do you guys think of that situation? How do you feel about Liam coming back from Casamore? You know, all his dirty laundry and pants were hanging out. All his boxers, his dirty boxers were left out inside that, and literally we saw everything. I was like, oh, Liam, no! I did feel like that. What do you think? How do you feel like he...
I was shocked.
Were you
Yeah.
shocked?
Yeah. When I was
Definitely.
standing there, it was like, obviously when he came back, you saw his reaction holding the, is it Sagittarius? Yeah, Sagittarius necklace. I was like, oh, this is so cute. You know, good,
Yeah.
big up them.
Oh yeah, because you hadn't seen it, had you?
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
Obviously, me, Lily's my girl. Seeing that was so shocking. I just feel like it was really unfair. Like, you can't give someone literally 100% and then be like, last minute.
But do you-
Yeah, I'm done. I had my fun. Bye.
But do you feel
that's
like he
done.
gave Lily 100%?
Oh, 100%.
Really?
100%. Like, even off cameras, like, their chemistry is literally undeniable. So it's like, it was so shocking. Like, when we were literally doing the recoupling, everyone was like, what? Like, what?
But at the same time, again, that takes me back to my question of saying the same thing we said about Toby, the same thing we said about Tyler. Is Liam in a relationship with Millie? No. Is he not allowed to go out and have a bit of fun and do his little thing? Like, do you know what I mean? It's different if we're talking about Jake. Do you understand?
Yeah.
We're not discussing Jake, we're discussing Liam. Liam was a single man who was
Yeah.
just talking to someone.
I
So
think with Liam, yeah, I think it's quite hard for him. It's like, imagine like having someone that is like your type to the T come in like I mean, obviously I'm not in the house, but like I feel like for him it was like Lily was so close to his type, like Lily and Millie actually look quite similar as well. If you change their hair, yeah, they look very similar in features, so I can see it. He's got a type, and it's like you're being challenged so much at that point, and then he still went with Millie.
I just feel like he could have just let Lily know that
this is what happened. I did play up, and then just face the consequences of that.
And not just let her know last minute. Do you get me? It was just so shocking.
Fair enough. So do you think that? Do you think Millie will forgive him? From what I can see into that tonight's episode, it does seem. Yeah. Do you think they will last on the outside world?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Really
definitely.
Yeah. Okay, I do feel like he is remorseful and he does want to.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I actually look at him and I genuinely believe he's got feelings for her. Yeah, he has. Yeah, and he consistently is proving himself.
Yeah.
Okay, so Liberty and Jake, I don't know if you saw Friday's episode where, you know, it went back to down memory lane of reflecting on what Jake had said about, you know, about Liberty in the beginning. Now, do we think Jake's in the wrong for having an opinion and saying he didn't feel like he could rip off her clothes in the beginning?
Nah.
No, I don't think he's wrong. Like at the end of the
day,
I think
it's the beginning stage. Like you're allowed,
He's like stating his opinion, like telling the truth. He's not lying, holding it back.
Obviously,
really
it's not
saying
nice
it
to
to
hear,
the boys,
but
like, boys, guys, I'm not sure, I don't feel this way, that's this thing I'm missing, etc. So I think he's just being honest. There's not really nothing bad.
Literally.
But obviously, you're being filmed 24/7, so you know it might come back.
And sexual chemistry doesn't always come like that. Like I've been with boys that I haven't been
that
sexually.
you later on it comes on after.
You know what? I did think about
it does come on after.
It's like if you don't feel that straight away, does that mean it will never come? But I actually had to think about myself, and I've had that build up with someone before.
Yeah, literally, it's normal.
So
I
think it could happen.
Do we think Jake and Liberty could win?
I think they have a strong.
Yeah, they have a shot.
I'm not sure now because he's in the bottom three.
I think they'll say.
Was he in the bottom three?
Yeah.
Tonight's episode?
Yeah.
But I think he's good.
No.
So I don't know how the public feel about him. I thought they loved him.
I think it's because he was like egging on the boys
a little punishment.
to cheat.
A punishment,
Slap on the wrist time.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't want them to win as much. I want more like a couple that's been through a journey to win, if I'm honest. I prefer Millie and Liam than Jake and Liberty, if I'm honest.
Okay, fair enough. I get what you mean
I like
by
the
that.
journey.
Yeah.
I like
the journey,
rough bits.
like the rough bits. It's not perfect
bits.
throughout. Yeah. All right, so moving on, we are now going to discuss Friday night's showdown where we saw Faye and Teddy go head to head.
I'm gonna need this drink for that.
I'm gonna need my drink too. Let's cheers to that one, cause
yeah. Because if I wasn't that Villa boy, all hell would break loose.
Okay. So Friday we saw it go down with Faye and Teddy, where they had a movie night, and we saw Teddy. It was revealed on the screen how Teddy had stated that he had a sexual. He found someone sexually attractive, which was Clarice, which I didn't see anything wrong with that, and he said that he couldn't trust himself, and but those were the only words that were stated. Thereon after that, he did spend every night in the TP, what's the TP?
You guys call it TP?
It's like a thing.
Yeah, outside. He slept outside, showing that even though you could find someone sexually attractive, I think Medhy's really good looking, but that doesn't mean I'm going to, I'm not going to jump on him, you know what I mean? I'm still loyal to my man, you know what I'm saying? But, what did you guys think of that showdown with Faye and Teddy? I don't know where to start with it. I don't even know where to start.
Can you start, please? Because I mean,
do you know what it is? For me, I was upset. I was very upset. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't upset. And I think what was more upsetting was the fact that no one could stand up to Faye. No one could pull her aside and just say, do you know what, Faye, what you're doing is wrong. Even the producers at some point stopping it and just saying,
polite. Sorry, that's polite the way you're saying it.
Yeah, no one could say, I feel that from the general consensus I get is that people are scared of Faye and her mouth. They're scared to approach her. They're scared to tell her off when she's in the wrong. I think what was hard to watch is because Teddy remained humble, and I feel like I would have felt a lot better had Teddy retaliated. Yeah. But it was because he remained humble, and respect to him. That shows a real man, a good man, and we have to give him a lot of respect for that, because. I can't say I know a lot of men that will sit there and allow a woman shout at them.
Wouldn't have done it.
She called him prick. She called him every name under the sun. I'm even surprised that Love Island were happy for that to be aired. I think it was disgusting. It was disgraceful. I really hope that TSB AfterShow can bring her on, because I have a few words for her myself. But yeah, I think I was disgusted, and I really wanted to jump into my screen and say, "Wagwan, sis, you're right, yeah. How about you want to shout? Someone come shout at me, because I got a mouth. We can go head to head, toe to toe. How about that?
She's not ready for the smoke.
She ain't ready for my smoke, because that's how angry I was.
Real smoke.
That's how I was so I was there like, that's how I was mad.
I was the same.
No, it was actually quite triggering.
Angry, like,
I was the same.
and I'm not gonna lie, I'm also angry with Teddy today. I'm angry with Teddy because Teddy needs to know his worth. My brother, you are a black, handsome king. Nobody should speak down to you in that manner. Especially for what? For saying someone's sexually attractive. There are many people in the world that we find sexually attractive. You did not act on it. You did not do anything on it. And yet he did, what? Imagine he had bloody slept in the bed with her. Bloody hell. Only God knows what she would have done.
She would have smashed up the place.
Bloody hell. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, you guys, I think I've said enough. What do you guys think? Like, you guys have met Faye. I was triggered. I was so triggered. And you guys know Faye personally. So you guys can kind of.
Maybe you guys said
because
I don't even know, because I don't know this girl, but it was hard
she
to
better
watch,
pray I don't see her outside, you know. I don't want to catch you outside.
That was a black person doing that,
Oh
my God. And that's what I think was most annoying about it. It's like, it's the fact that she can kind of get away with it. Do you know what I mean? She can get away with it just because she's upset. If Teddy did that to her,
it would be a different story.
I'm sure they would have taken that man out of that villa.
The tabloids, the headlines would have been crazy.
So I think that's what's more hurtful above everything, because I know it's not an equal playing field. And like, because it's her, she's a white lady, she can get away with it, and she's the woman as well, woman and white. So all together you get the sympathy. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like, that's what's annoying.
And just to touch on as well, one thing I did notice before that even movie night happened, did you not see that she started talking about doubts that she had? She said that she didn't think that her family would accept Teddy, or he would get along with her family. She just started showing doubts in the situation.
That is not funny.
Yeah, and for me...
What is it, his shoes that he wears?
She doesn't like them. She doesn't like his shoes. Like, she started nitpicking at little things. Like, she's now picking at his image, his character. And for me, it's like...
That's almost bullying.
Do you know what I mean? And I feel like, so rather than just saying that is a minor, I felt like she was using that as a way to escape. Because for me, that is just beyond me. I still don't understand.
And just escape. I don't get.
And is she really like that in person?
Yeah.
She talks.
So
but do you think she likes him? Like, from what you guys saw, does she like
I think she's
attracted to him, like you said.
But I think there are obstacles that they're going to face.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. It's gonna sound bad. Please don't take this.
No,
like,
say it. It's unfiltered.
First of all, I'm gonna say this. I feel like everybody in the world needs counselling, right? And I think Faye needs counselling because she's putting all her past situations
projecting a lot of onto him. Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing that. And to be so angry, like, some people are impulsive, but that's too much anger in yourself. It doesn't make sense.
It's the name calling for me, the prick,
too much
idiot. Like, I just thought,
I think she needs counselling.
Yeah, I think I do feel, I don't know, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, that do you guys, before you go into the villa, like for example, when I went onto MTV, we did screenings where we had to see a therapist just to check mentally where we were. Do you have that? Yeah.
Someone tweeted, how did she pass the psyche test?
Yeah, we do have tests like that. Honestly, don't know how she passed.
Because she just seems like she's got a lot of healing.
Like she's actually
she's ready for love. Yeah, I don't think she's ready for love. I think she's still harbouring and holding on to a lot of past pain. And I feel like if you hold on to past pain, how can you move forward?
You can't move forward. You gotta heal yourself first.
Do you agree with the way Faye reacted to the clips then?
Absolutely not.
I don't agree.
Okay, do you feel the way Teddy handled himself was good?
Maybe I'm wrong, but I genuinely feel like he could have said that he did have a sexual chemistry with someone. Maybe.
Sexual attraction.
I don't know, if I had a man and he went to Casa Amor, I would like him to come back and be like, I didn't do anything, but, you know, I found this and this and that attractive. But I would just like to hear that. Do you get me? I would just like to hear it. But at the same time, she's wrong completely. It was literally just blown out of proportion anyways.
Do you know, I hear you, but at the same time, if nothing's happened, like...
Yeah, I understand that.
What am I saying? Like, she was sexual. Okay, cool, all right. Yeah. Like, because now you're going to put things in my brain.
Do you know what it is? These are realistic measures as well. Like watching what you say behind with your friends and when you're not around. It's not something anyone will ever encounter in a normal relationship. This is a show, so they're going to do it. Do you know what I mean? So there's. Do you know how many relationships will crumble if everyone heard what their other half said about them behind closed doors? So it's like, is that too? But I do get what you mean, though. I mean, in knowing Faye, maybe he should have been a bit more like, because of the type of person she is, I should have maybe said it.
Just to reassure.
But then again, he might have just forgot because it's not that deep.
Because it wasn't that deep.
He did have chats with Clarice, and I was like I said, if my man had chats with someone and you felt sexually,
but she wasn't her man. Let's just get that correct.
Your person,
my guy,
your guy had chats with someone and you felt sexually attracted. I would just like to hear it. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe did she ask specifically? You know, guys like to say, you didn't ask, so that's what I'm not going to tell you.
You know, when I'm going to tell you is basically how, when Mlavontelle said it, is if you come to me, we're having a chat, obviously, everything's done, we're together, everybody's here from the other cousin, well, not everybody, but the people that stayed. If you come to me and be like, so who did you find attractive? I'm going to tell you this person, that person, but nothing happened. She never asked.
Well, there you go.
That's what he did say. He said it just wasn't like it wasn't asked and it wasn't a topic of conversation.
Why would I come to you and be like, oh, by the way, I found her attractive, her.
Yeah. And knowing Faye, she's so impulsive and just like explosive. Like, I wouldn't want to tell her anything either. I would have
calmed her down.
So now in tonight's episode, we do see that Faye has made the decision that she no longer wants to be with Teddy. She's sticking to her guns from Friday and kind of saying, you know, she seems like she slept on it. She's calmed down. How do you lot feel about her no longer wanting to be with Teddy? How do you lot even... I don't even care that she doesn't want to be with Teddy because she doesn't deserve Teddy. But how do you feel about Teddy kind of groveling back?
Like, let her go. If you see this, let her go. Let her go. And don't ever do that in your life again, please.
Yeah.
I think because there's no other option, though.
You need to know your worth as a man as well. I feel like there's a lot of men that don't respect themselves. And that's just disrespecting yourself for you to allow someone to talk to you like that.
Asking her what do you want me to do? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. So on a recap from what we saw in tonight's episode, we see that Jake and Liberty, who was in the bottom three? Jake and Liberty,
Kaz,
Liberty weren't in the bottom three.
Abby,
Mary,
Abby and Mary,
Jake,
Tyler,
and who was
Dale.
Dale, yeah.
Also, they're now voting for individual islanders. Yeah. So it's not coupling.
The islanders are going to choose one girl and one.
But I don't even like that.
To go.
I don't like that.
Oh, wow. So, boy, the showdown is tomorrow.
They always leave it in their hands, though. I want us to take control. Well, they're going to pick safe options and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So just to clarify, basically the votes were for people the likable islanders, not the couple. It's not a couple. Oh
favorite
wow.
guy, favorite girl.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're at. So how do you guys feel about that? Who do you think should be saved? And who do you think should go home?
I want Dale to stay. I love Dale. Literally, if it wasn't for him, I would have been in my shell. In that villa.
So who talking about?
So for me, Dale should stay.
Do you think Dale and Abby's relationship is real? Do you think because he likes? I think it's Abby chose him.
Yeah.
But he likes Mary. What do you think of him? Dale, in fairness, tried to stand up for Teddy and tried to put Faye in place.
That made me like him.
I like him. I do like him. I do wish he kind of stuck to it though and kind of.
No, you know what?
No one was backing him, so he was just I'm trying.
No, but people did try. Matthew tried to get involved.
It's not even that thing. I think Dale was like, if I do this on national television, it's gonna go bad. But I'm not gonna lie, if I was there, I would have went. What? Who do you think you're talking to you? Are you
One
mad?
of the girls should have.
Because she went ham on everybody. What? You want to say something? Yeah. That's why. Shut your mouth. I thought, rock, God, bring this girl to my yard.
She's not on smoke.
She was on smoke that day. She was on smoke.
All of you. Not nothing. All of you. That is not smoke.
Oh my gosh, Faye made me angry, man. I said, bro, okay, come to East London. Don't worry. I got London that can handle you, though. That's how I was feeling.
Oh, smoke.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about, see the comments of tonight's episode and see what people have had to say about our live show.
Comments about us.
What was your game plan? My game plan?
Yeah, what was your game plan? Well, he said that actually. You kind of elaborate.
I said I had a game plan. Obviously, it's normal to have a game. You asked me if I did.
Okay, so what was your game plan? Well, you said that you was interested in Kaz.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
That didn't work.
So, what was the game plan after that?
I'll be honest, I think my journey ended there.
Oh,
Right there.
I like that. You see?
I'll be honest.
I like that.
You know what? I'm gonna stay true to myself again. I stayed true to myself. My game plan was Kaz. It didn't work. I enjoyed the ride. That's it. I made the best out of the experience.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the experience, and that's it.
Okay, so I'm reading some of the comments. One thing I would say is a lot of people are agreeing with our comments about Faye. Do we agree? I am quite proud of the viewers who have raised it to Ofcom and raised their concerns. Yeah. So that shows me that, you know, people as the nation see that there was something wrong in what she did. It's not just us and being, you know, it being just black people saying, you know, I feel like everyone has stood up and seen that this is wrong. I know her family have put out a statement. No offense, don't let me be rude, but fuck that. Really, like, fuck that. Like, fuck your statement, keep it. Like, don't now come and say, oh, she's human. If she's human, she should know how to conduct herself properly and not talk to humans, other humans beings like that. And so please keep your statement to yourselves. But yeah, so, Salma, people want to know, what was your game plan? I know you kind of touched on that you did have a game plan. Yeah. It was with, what's his name? Aaron. That didn't work. Yeah. And did you have anyone else after that?
Like I said, Tyler, I did have a few chats with him. But like Medhy said, after I got shut down, I kind of realised that my journey ended there. So,
okay. Yeah. So yeah, all right. So I hope that's answered your question. Medhy, people want to know, where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
As in like my...
I think you can elaborate on your ends and, you know, your country. Just let them know. You let the people them know.
I already did that on my life, to be fair, but you know what, I'm going to say it again. So, born and raised in Belgium. My dad is Congolese, but Ghanaian as well. And my mum is from Angola and Portugal. But both my parents...
mixes, isn't it?
Yeah, both my parents are born and raised in Congo. So I grew up around the Congolese culture more. So that's why I feel like, obviously, Congo for me is like home. So, yeah.
Okay, so, and just to confirm, ladies, again, Medhy is single.
Hit my DMs.
And how old are you? Confirm, how old are you?
I'm 24.
And he's young.
March 26, whoever is into astrology or whatever, I know you're going to ask me that. I'm an Aries. There you go, I'm an Aries.
And he's young, ladies, he's 24. My sister's 21, you know.
Is he?
Yeah, I can. My family would love you, you know. You would fit right in. You would fit right in. Okay, I've lost the comments, so yeah, I'm gonna just stop there. I think we've kind of wrapped it up on there. A lot of people are just getting onto Faye. I hear you. We hear you. We agree. But guys, I want to say thank you for coming on to the TSB after show. I appreciate you guys. It's been lovely to have this conversation. I've enjoyed the conversation as well. Guys at home, I hope you were locked in. We were live on the Twitter. We were live on the YouTube channel, as well as are we on the Shade Borough live now? The actual show, or are we still on the TSB Unseen?
Absolutely, cheers.
And TikTok. So guys, thank you again for watching us. I hope you enjoyed. I'm back again next week. Don't worry, you ain't seen Castillo. I got my cue cards. I know my shiz, my Yeezy, and I'm not going to go into my own rant and story. So yeah, don't worry, next week I'll be back. Make sure you're locked in, and make sure if you missed the show, we are going to be live on YouTube. Well, we're on the YouTube, so you can watch it on YouTube again, and also it'll be on the TSB Unseen for 24 hours. So lockdown. Anyway, take care. Thank you guys for coming on, and peace. Take care. Thank you.
Are we still alive? So what? Just Esther was sick. What going? Hold on for that.